Why is my box peeking out? Whatever. Hello. I can't even do this seriously. Hello. My name is Elder Gray. Hello.
You don't have to do it deep.
Okay, you said do it deep! Hello, and welcome back to another episode of a Boxycharm unboxing and try-on style with your host, hey, it's Amanda, and I'm joined by my co-host, Gryffindor.
Who is leaving the room.
And I can't believe I actually went through with that intro. Fun fact, we went to Cedar Point last week, which I will be talking about in a different video. Essentially, Gryffindor made me and Catherine listen to a podcast, roughly 12 hours there and 12 hours back to where we live. Yeah, so that was kind of like ingrained in my mind. It was inspired by the Misfits podcast. Check them out. Let me know what you think. I can't believe we're already in July. We have like these long boxes again. My box is peeking out, so that's cool. And if my voice is raspy, just ignore it. I'm getting better. I'm like all messed up because of my intro. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And right now we have our 300 subscriber giveaway. Don't forget to enter that. Hopefully you're watching this video while it's still open. The giveaway ends July 31st. I'll leave a link to the giveaway video in the description below for reference. Let's get unboxing. Here we go. Something always falls out of my box when I open it. Ooh, sneak peek. It's LUXIE brushes, the GAEA or GAEA. I'm not gonna pretend I know how to pronounce that. Let me know in the comments how you are supposed to pronounce it. I'm really bad with pronouncing words, even though I have to say chemistry terms. And this is what the inside looks like. We got the foam and there's four products plus this one, making it a total of 5 items in this month's box. So we have a coupon for a $10 at the Ulta Skin Bar. I didn't know Ulta had a skin bar. Is that new? Let me know in the comments below, because I knew that they had the Benefit Brow at some of them. Not all of them have it, surprisingly, at least around here. Some of them also have like this Dermalogica like consultation area. Kind of interested, but my face is a little burnt. It's peeling up here, so excuse it. July 2019 theme is all natural, which maybe I'll be looking natural with these 5 products. We shall see. So I have nothing on my face, and we have 1 skincare item, so let's start with skincare and then let's try these products on our face. Product number 1, we have this ELEMIS Superfood Vital Veggie Mask. I'm a huge fan of ELEMIS, but I don't really like this veggie line that they have going on. If you purchase the limited edition Boxycharm skincare box, we received the night cream of like this same green packaging of this ELEMIS veggie line, and it's not like I didn't like the night cream, it just was very light for a night cream, especially at nighttime. I like a nice thick cream. I like my face just to soak up as many nutrients as it can. It was too jelly, which, don't get me wrong, I love gels, especially in the morning, because they give me just enough moisture in the morning that does not break my skin out in an oil frenzy throughout the day. I have to like pair it with another moisturizer. I just feel like after I pair it, it's just too heavy. I don't know. I'm very conflicted about it. So I'm kind of like, on the fence about this mask, and if it's gonna look like dirt on my face, I have concerns. It's a nourishing prebiotic green mask. Okay, so if it's green, it's not gonna look like dirt, but her face looks like it has dirt on it. Anyway, this mask retails for $35. It's supposed to nourish, smooth, and brighten for softer, smoother, more radiant skin. I could use some of that right now. I am a little burnt. I am peeling. I do have some dullness and redness on my face. I'm always down for some more brightening and smoothing because I do get texture. Right now, my texture, I don't want to jinx myself. I probably am, but my texture has been cooperating recently, even though I just got my upper lip waxed today and it's slightly irritated. I think it's because I'm slightly burnt still. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. I haven't tested it yet. It could be probably really good, but just from my one experience of the other veggie product I have tested it from this ELEMIS line, I wasn't crazy about it. But ELEMIS's other products, like their cleansing balm, oh my gosh, obsessed with that Pro Collagen balm. Dying to try the rose one to see how that one works compared to like the normal traditional yellow one that they have. And then like the daytime cream, oh my gosh, so good. I just hit pan on my jar. I am freaking out. I will survive. I still have a Tatcha water cream instead, but that ELEMIS one has been spoiling me. The second second product, we have some brushes from LUXIE. If you have watched any of my previous videos, you can probably tell I do really love LUXIE brushes. They are some of my favorite brushes of all time. I don't get tired of receiving LUXIE brushes in my Boxycharms or any other subscriptions that I have, like Alert, which I just signed up for Alert. I'm always down for LUXIE brushes. So let's check out what these are. We also received some in our festival box a couple months back, which I have been using nonstop. Ooh, I really like how these handles feel. They're still the traditional baby pink, but they look a little wooden. And then like these are plastic, so I don't know why I clicked them because they make the same noise. But maybe if I show them, you can tell a difference. Okay, there you can tell it's like a little wood, and then this is very sleek. It looks shiny. Hopefully y'all can tell the difference. I'm so sorry. Wait, no, don't show my face. So in this trio, we received a LUXIE 510 foundation brush. I already have one of these foundation brushes and I love it. And right off the bat, I can tell that these brushes have a different feel to the bristles as well as the handles. I mean, these are super soft, but like these take like softness to a whole new level. Doesn't mean I don't love this any less. And then we have a LUXIE 250 large eye blending brush. I'm a tad worried about this large blending brush compared to my LUXIE 205 taper blending. I just feel like this is going to be a little bit monstrous for my hooded eyes. I typically like to use this 205. I think this one fits my eye shape a little bit better, but we'll still give it a chance. I have set aside some extra LUXIE brushes that I have from my collection because I figured we got LUXIE brushes in our box that I might as well just use LUXIE brushes throughout this whole video. And then we have the LUXIE 246 Precise Crease Brush. I think this brush is going to be really good for packing on some shimmer shades. Also for cutting the crease, I see it being really helpful for that too. Would I be able to do a whole eye look with these two brushes? Probably. Maybe we can find some other uses. And then for the foundation brush, I don't really use like these painting brushes for foundation. I like to use these for like application of my primers. Wow, we didn't receive any face makeup. Maybe I won't do my face. Maybe I'll just prime my face. I want to feel how like this brush applies. So is it weird if I just take some primer? I'm gonna go in with the Touch and Sew No Pore Bloom Prime Essence. It's already like leaking on my hand. Ooh, and we'll just apply it like so. Ooh, yeah. And I'm just gonna put one more. I think I grabbed too much. I really like this primer. It's super hydrating. This is like a good substitute if I don't do like my pre-layer of my Pixie Milky Hydrating Mist. I really like to just go in with this first, let it sit, and then prime. It's just another great layer of hydration, especially for my dry skin. And my skin has been dry recently compared to oily. I don't know, it's been like 1 month it will be really oily, 1 month it'll be really dry, and it just flip-flops back and forth. This applied my primer in really nice on my face. Not that I'm gonna put anything else on my face just because we didn't get any other face makeup. The reason why I don't use foundation with these brushes and I'd rather just use a primer is because with foundation, I've noticed these shape of brushes, when you apply foundation, it can be quite streaky. And then I have to go back in with either a sponge or a different foundation brush to buff it out. So that's why I've kind of just turned to these as applying primer with. Sometimes I just don't want to use my hand for primer. And I forgot to mention this brush trio retails for $30. So essentially it's like paying $10 a brush. Oh shit. Cool. The third product, we have the Butter London palette, and this is the Natural Goddess eyeshadow palette, and this retails for $32. I get we're going for an all natural theme here for July, but this palette is boring AF. I am sorry. I didn't want to be the person that says it, but it is. Like, nothing is calling my name except for this blue. Not hating on ELEMIS. You have this green right here, and then, yes, I'm going back to this girl with the dirt on her face, and then you got dirt. I feel like I have to pair this with another palette, which is fine. I'm not gonna reach for this much. I have so many neutral palettes. Worst case scenario, I will keep this palette for the 3 shimmers. Kind of like how I kept the Pure Cosmetics Festival palette for the shimmers. I really need to like figure out how to depot. I've tried depotting before and some of my things crumbled along the way. So I'm like, I don't want to depot no more. Let's just swatch and see. All right, so it feels nice. And they look pretty pigmented on the fingers. And when I swatch these on my arm, I have nothing on my arm to act as a base to make anything brighter. It is my bare arm. So when I do one swipe, what you see is what you get. I like that. And we have the shades Enchantress, Queen, and Star. The green shade is crumbling over my new merch. Not my merch, it's time for Wolf's merch. First three shades look like they're really pretty. Super pigmented. There's pigment throughout the entire swatch, but these three were shimmer shades. For the shimmers, they kind of felt more drier than like the typical shimmer shades. A lot of shimmer shades are like really buttery and smooth, and these just felt kind of dry and smooth. Nothing wrong with that. It's just, I really like that creamy, buttery feeling. Maybe it's just a preference. I don't know. Last three shades. For the mattes, Temptress felt a lot smoother and butterier than Femme Fatale or Femme Fatale. I'm done with myself. Okay, but these look super pretty on the fingers, so it's kind of ticking back up to my likeness of the palette, but I still think it's boring. And we have Diva, Temptress, and Femme Fatale. Femme Fatale. Whatever it's pronounced. Let me know in the comments below. I'm so sorry. I'm so bad at this. So those swatch actually pretty nice. There's still pigment throughout all of them. So the blue is a lot brighter than I thought it would be. And also there was pigment, I forgot to show it before I wiped it off, but there was pigment still on my fingers from the first row. And I think the brown is gonna have the best staying power. Low-key stained my arm. Since I'm already kind of like about these, we are definitely gonna prime the eyes. I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. I'm gonna take my LUXIE 209 large shader to blend it in. A little goes a long way. Probably should have filled in my brows before this. Maybe I'll go back after my eyes are primed. And I also realized I don't have a good pale shade to set this base with. We in for a wild ride. I'm gonna quickly fill in my brows with some Benefit Ka-Brow. This will be the only non-Luxie brush that I use because I don't have an eyebrow by Luxie in my collection, so I couldn't find my eyebrow pencil. It has left the building. I haven't had a good brow day in a hot minute, so I am quite pleased. Where to begin on this palette? Because I only got two mattes, and one is like really dark brown, and then one is really light blue. I'm about to take this monster crease brush too, so okay. I've only watched like 2 or 3 Boxycharm videos so far. Everyone has started with this, and I'm like, I don't want to start with this, but I'm very limited on what I got, so I'm about to just suck it up. It gets nice and saturated on the brush, and there is some kickback and some fallout. I'm about to take out my whole eye over here, but it is pretty. I think this base is helping. It's gonna be like Bob Ross. Here is the sky. Yeah, this crease brush is a monster for my hooded eyes. Maybe if I was just slathering on a very light brown, like those good transition browns, maybe this would be really good for. I don't know, maybe like highlighting or some precise contour on the cheeks, but this is a little much. Like it's even just going in my eye. A little, like too much over here. We're just gonna roll with this. Now the blue is blending out quite nice. I think this base is helping. From the other videos I have watched, the blue hasn't been this bright. If you have this palette and you're wondering why your blue is not popping as much, might be the base. Now I did not try with concealer. It was just the ABH by itself, so I don't know if it's gonna pop more or less with concealer, if you like to use concealer as a primer. Also, they did some finger swatches, I think on Boxycharm's Instagram, and I was like, oh, that blue be looking a little rough. But my blue swatched pretty nice from finger to arm, and also like rounding out my outer V with this brush, kind of difficult. Maybe we'll go for, so we're gonna go in with the shade Star. This would be a better brush to cut your crease with, but it's also doing a really good job of giving me a nice, precise halo look, carving out the inner and the outer portions of my eyelid. The green is not as popping as I thought it might have been. It's very Shrek green. And then I'm gonna clean off that brush. That's the 246 precise crease that we got in the trio. And then we're gonna take the shade Queen. I am gonna take some MAC Fix for this one. Ooh, yeah, that helped it pop. Still not popping as much as I want. And then with no additional product on that big monster crease, go where my lid and crease meet just to make sure that they're blended together. And I'm gonna take Temptress on that same precise crease to smoke out and smudge the lower lash line. This brush kind of hurts, it's a little scratchy. But if I get past the scratchiness, I like how it applied. I like this color as like an eyeliner color. Wonder how it would fill in my brows. And my eyes starting to water. I don't even know what this look is. It's the Hot Mess Express, as Joy and I were talking earlier about. And then just to brighten up the inner corner, I want to see how Enchantress does. Why am I going on both sides? I don't know. And then again, take some MAC Fix. Ooh, I like this color. Didn't really know what to do with this look. This is what came out. Definitely would have to probably pair it with some other palettes. We worked with what we got. I'm not that impressed by it. I'm kind of actually like disappointed in this look. I used 5 out of the 6 shades. I'm gonna add some eyeliner. Maybe that will help the look. And then for reference, I'm using the Morphe Felt Tip eyeliner. Mascara time. I'm gonna go in with some Essence Lash Princess. The fourth product, we have the Appeal Gel Liner. And this retails for $21. So you can look at it, you pay for this liner and everything else was free. And you can use this to define your eyes or lip. I guess we'll use it as a lip liner and try. I'm gonna do a swatch on my hand. Oh yeah, that's very light on me. And this is what it looks like. It looks like a good nude lip liner. I don't know how this would work on my waterline. I'm a little triggered from the Bodyography liner that we got a few months back because it was a very similar color and nothing happened. So let's try it as a lip liner and see. You know, that's actually a pretty good color on me. It is a very creamy eyeliner or lip liner. Don't think I would wear this by itself. And then the last product, we have the ALAMAR Cosmetics Mother of Pearl Gloss. Don't know how I feel about this gloss shade. I'm gonna swatch it right here. A little bit more gold than I thought it would be. I have not tried a gloss by ALAMAR before. I do like the brushes, especially that crease brush. And then I have tried the first eyeshadow palette that they launched. I thought that was really good too. So let's see how this looks over this lip liner. Oh wait, that looks like more pink iridescent than the swatch. The swatch looked really yellow. Wait, I like it on my lips. Is it because I have liner on? I'm confused. I did have to dip in a few times. Not sticky. On the swatch, it felt sticky. It looks so much different on my swatch. I kind of like this lip combination. It's growing on me. At first I was like, oh no. I also have variation number 2. I have since learned that the variations are in the corner. So thank you friends for telling me and I can let you know which variation I got. I still think this box was boring AF. Even as much as I love LUXIE, nothing blew me away in this box. I'm very picky with my face masks and I only have 2 that I use religiously. And it's the Glam Glow Clarifying Mask and the Ole Henriksen Cold Plunge Mask. Masks are very hit or miss for me. Either they don't do anything or they make my skin worse. I'm a little nervous about this just because of my experience with the night cream. I wasn't a real big fan of it. I don't know. We'll see. It's nothing against ELEMIS. It's just this veggie line isn't doing it for me. But if I had to choose a product, I think the brushes were my favorite because I know somehow I will get use out of them. I know I'm gonna use this foundation brush to prime my face. Maybe I'll just use this for like the outer V. And then for this, I know I'm gonna use it for a cut crease. And I really liked how it applied shadow on my lower lash and inner corners. As long as I'm like really gentle, because my eyes start to water really fast. I do like this Appeal pencil. I think it applied on my lips really nice. I don't think I will use it as an eye pencil just because it's like a lighter shade than like black that I would typically use on my waterline. It just doesn't show up on my skin complexion. That's what happened with the Bodyography. I'm certainly going to try it on my waterline, but I'm not gonna hold my breath on it. I don't wear that many nude lipsticks. Maybe this will be a good liner for me to like slowly transition my way into nude lipsticks. I do like how the gloss went on top of the liner. I haven't tried it by itself, but based off the swatch, I did not like it. I would do this combination again for sure. Not sticky. On the swatch, it felt very sticky, but upon application, it's kind of like slippery actually. It's like the opposite. Like my lips aren't even sticking together. Like you don't even see like the sticky like look on like your lips when you go, because like sometimes you can like in slow motion see like your lips just slowly like coming apart. Very comfortable gloss. The palette. I know I'll probably get use out of Enchantress, Queen, and Diva. Those are some of my favorites that I swatched. I will say the blue blended out quite nice on my crease area. There just wasn't enough other mattes to play around. I had a feeling that this was really going to just mud up the look, and especially applying it on my lower lashes. It's very dark brown. It would have just been a literal crap fest on my eyes. There's just so much blue going on. Too much blue from the Monster crease brush for my liking. Star did not pop as much as I thought it would. On the swatch it was pretty good, but like on my lid it's kind of hard to see. At least me looking in my mirror right here and then on my monitor. Hello, where are you? I even used MAC Fix with Queen and it's even starting to fade a little. Definitely probably have to pair this with another palette, which is annoying, but if I just need like a quick slab on the lid, I have Enchantress, Queen, or Diva to choose from. It's just, I know I'm not gonna reach for this much. Don't know how long it will last in the collection. Try to not declutter it right away because I do want to play around with the shimmer some more. I get it. You want some natural, but what's natural about like this bright ass blue? That's what I want to know. I can see maybe just these 5 shades kind of being natural, and then here's some blue. The color story just doesn't get me excited. I'm like, ooh, then I open it and my face just goes, huh? I know that's a little harsh. And I've never tried Butter London eyeshadows before until now. Please tell me your other palettes are a little bit more interesting than this. I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound so negative, but it's just like, ugh. Just because I am not like, ooh, raving about this palette and you like it doesn't mean stop using it. I'm glad you enjoy it. I wish I enjoyed it a little bit more. Probably try to make another look. Maybe if I like break them up like these 3 and then these 3. Or 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, I don't know. I'm gonna try to make some more looks with this palette. I'm determined. I've been so conflicted with Boxycharm this year. There have been some months that are killing it and some months that I'm just like, This is definitely one of those months. And I don't know, just nothing excites me. There are so many releases coming out that I'm like pumped for. Have you been on Ulta's website recently and have you seen all the new Makeup Revolution palettes that are on there? Oh my gosh, shoot, even like the Ulta brand has like some new bronzers and some new lip products that I'm kind of like, ooh, those are pretty. And then there's so many new foundations out. That is just me. There's just so many other products that have my attention right now, and none of these really jumped out at me. But if there is something about Boxycharm that I am excited about, it's the Boxy Pop-Up. So maybe they put all their effort into Boxy Pop-Up, rushed curating the boxes. I saw some people get some Ofra lipsticks. I'm always down for an Ofra lipstick. They also had other Appeal cosmetic shades. They had this beautiful turquoise shade, I think. And then they had so many different variations of the Alamar glosses. I am happy with the gloss that I got, especially with this pencil. So like that really worked out in my favor. I like how they're implementing skincare and hair care into the boxes, but this would have been a month where I would have been like screw this. I want a face palette or a face product of some sort. If you got Boxycharm, definitely let me know what you thought about this month's box, and let me know in the comments below what products you got and what you thought about these products. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you in the next video.